What is up, everybody? My name is Harris. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a brand new video. And today, the Montreal Canadiens played against the Florida Panthers. I forgot to update the final score. I'm going to do that right now. But the Canadiens played the Panthers tonight, and we would end up... It was not 54-1, Jesus Christ. The Canadiens played the Panthers tonight. I apologize, I'm not going live, by the way. Weirdly enough, I've been having a little bit of a Wi-Fi issue the past hour or so, I'm coming up here just as a video form. I figured I might as well not even try to do the live stream because it's probably just going to end up being 2 or 3 attempts. And I'm just going to end up doing the video anyways. They're probably going to do it tomorrow, so I might as well just do it today. Actually, I can't do it tomorrow because 25 Days of Harry starts tomorrow, which, 25 Days of Harry starts tomorrow. Holy shit, I just realized. As I'm filming this, I actually only have 3 videos left to record, so I definitely will not be spending my whole December just grinding at 25 Days of Harry, which means we also have only 2 hours left to hit the October-November donation goal, which we probably won't do. However, that's fine. Alright, let's recap the game, because quite frankly, I really don't want to talk about this game much more than I already have had to. Alright, so game number 23 for the Montreal Canadiens. The opening lines for the Habs, if you are new here, we go through the opening lines for both teams. We go through my recap and, I guess, summary of events for the game. We go through the stats, and then we get out of here. Usually when I stream, I will obviously talk with the chat, but, again, unfortunately, Wi-Fi issues, so... they should be fixed by Saturday. I don't even think they're going to last long. I think it's just raining right now, I think. But either way, the opening lines for the Canadiens are Newhook, Suzuki, Gallagher, Caulfield, Dvorak, Slavkovsky, Armia, Monahan, Anderson, and Pearson, Evans, Ullinen up front. Matheson, Lindstrom, Gooley, Barron, and Struble, Kovacevic are on the blue line. Caden Primo gets to go ahead tonight, and Sam Montembeault backs him up as they give Allen a night off, which also confirms that we are losing Saturday. The opening lines for the Panthers are Rodrigues, Barkov, Reinhart, Verhaeghe, Bennett, Kachuk, Luosterainen, Lundell, Cousins, and Gadjevic, Stenlund, Lomberg up front. Forsling, Ekblad, Mikkola, Montour, and Ekman-Larsson with Kulikov are on the bottom pair. Sergei Bobrovsky gets the start in net, obviously, and Anthony Stolarz backs him up while Spencer Knight is getting his game back in the AHL. Before the game, it was Hockey Fights Cancer Night in the NHL, and the Habs go to the power play. Less than a minute in, Nico Mikkola is called for a cross-check on Anderson after Andy took out Armia. Yes, that makes as much sense as it sounds. Habs got a few quick passes. Basically, our Armia was with Mikkola. Anderson came and he ended up hitting Armia a little bit. Gadjevic, Mikkola just gave Anderson a little bit of a check because he was going for him, so yeah. But Habs get a couple quick passes. Panthers are able to clear in the opening minute of the power play, but the second half, Habs get a couple looks. There's one shot nearly deflected just wide. Habs can't find in the back of that. Hey. Count the amount of yawns in this, so that'll help you get through. But the Habs can't find the back of the net, so we are 0 for 1 on the power play. There's a near 2-on-1 broken up by Montour. Good play there. OEL then has a good chance on Primo. That's turned away. Pretty good stop by Primo, who had a good first and a good second, I think. The third period really dulls down a decent game that he had going for himself, unfortunately. We'll get to that, obviously, believe me. Habs have a 2-on-1. Slav tries to pass to Caulfield, just doesn't get through. Newhook then gets tripped up at the boards. Looked like a slew foot on the replays. There's no call. The officials are right back to not calling slew foots, apparently. He was slow to get off. He would head off, go down the tunnel. He would come right back, though, thankfully. The Habs finally go to the power play again. Nico Mikkola, for the second time in this period, second time in 8 minutes, gets called for a hook on Jake Evans. I almost said Jake Allen. That would have been weird. Nico Mikkola made his way up to the press box, and he just started hooking at Jake Allen for some reason. No, it was obviously on Jake Evans. So Habs, early in the power play, they can't find much. There's a 2-on-0 that turns into a 2-on-1 for the Panthers. Barkov has a good chance. That's stopped by Primo with the pad. He was dialed in at this point. Habs on the other way get a 3-on-1. Ullinen just can't finish. Very unfortunate. Panthers get another chance. That's stopped by Primo, so we are 0 for 2 on the power play. Newhook then gets taken down again. A little bit of an awkward drop, or as I put, awkward. So Clearly, I can't. I'm not able to speak. I can also not type properly. There is no penalty on the play there. Canadiens try to press. Panthers back the other way. There's a couple chances. Their top line looked good. This is a little bit better than what Shannon does, I think, because I don't have to stop and just rewrite the wording and just make a joke out of it. Not saying I'm a better hockey analysis than Shannon. I'm just saying it could technically be funnier. But Suzuki off a rush has a quick wrister. Bob holds onto that for a stop and play. Panthers push in return. Reinhardt has a near chance to open the scoring. Dvorak beats out a near icing. He centers to Pearson just off a stick and out of play. Anderson, off the Panthers trying to press. He gets on a near break. He's tripped up and no penalty shot. Fans were calling it. The refs were seemingly not calling the penalty shot because he wasn't completely in the clear, which does make sense. However, Habs are on the power play, so they actually get a power play as a result instead of a penalty shot. Your debate on which one would have been better. But it's Forsling that gets called for the trip on Andy. And it doesn't last long because 20 seconds in, you can really debate now which one would have been better. But 20 seconds in, Mike Matheson gets called for interference on Luosterainen, who actually had a good shot 10 seconds in. Just a nice slapper. It stopped. So the Habs are already 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. Caulfield then breaks in, tripped up, and there's no penalty there. That one shouldn't have been a penalty shot. He was nearly breaking in, but again, gets tripped up. On the 4-on-4, and there's no penalty. Canadiens try to work, though. Suzuki isn't able to pass it to Galley with 4 seconds left in the period, and so we'll have 30 seconds of 4-on-4 time to start the second, and a very, very brief Panthers power play to follow. But the shots after the first are 10-8 for the Panthers. A scoreless first period is what we've got. Panthers early on the 4-on-4, they try to connect. There's nothing there. Their very brief power play leads to nothing but a clear for the Habs. So we are 1 for 1 on the PK tonight. Anderson then tries to spring Suzuki on a break, but there's no sticks for Zooks. That leads to nothing, unfortunately. I'm gonna mute my speakers. I should probably do that. All right, sorry. I'm just doing that just so you don't hear any potential noise from my computer. I just realized that. Sorry. Apologies if you've heard any Discord notifications going off. Anderson has a big hit on Forsling and then another one on Bennett. Good to see him getting a little bit physical. I forgot to take down the Anderson thing, but I figured why not at this point, just leave it up. Andy, hey, you actually had a pretty decent game tonight, all things considered. Yeah, fairly decent. Didn't get on the scoreboard, but fairly alright game for Andy, actually. Not worth $5.5 million, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take the decent game. Ulonen then breaks in. There's a good chance, just shot high and wide. Evans gets in on 2-on-1. He takes the shot that stopped. Habs were getting some quick looks. Panthers were kind of a little bit slow, not necessarily slow, but they were just letting the Canadiens get easy chances, really. Speaking of the Habs, they go to the power play. Anton Lundell's called for a high stick, that doesn't last long. 3 seconds in, Caulfield gets called for a trip on Forsling. That's fair. There's a minute 57 of 4-on-4, so the Habs are 0 for 4 on the power play, but when 2 of them last 20 seconds and 3 seconds respectively, are they really power plays? We're realistically more so just 0 for 2.1, really, or 2.2, if you will, because like 25 seconds, that's like 1/5 of a power play, but you know what I mean. We are 0 for 4, basically, on the power play, regardless. On the 4-on-4, Habs try to press. A turnover by Lidstrom. Lindstrom leads to a Barkov break, and he scores. It's a 1-0 lead for Barkov, completely unassisted. A terrible giveaway by Gustav Lindstrom, unfortunately. Yeah, just a really bad one. It's a really stupid blue line. Trying to pass across on the blue line when you have the lane open on the left side. Don't know why he wouldn't just go for that, but he does, and yeah, it ends horribly for him, unfortunately. Canadiens try to press after the 4-on-4 ends. Galley gets away with a high stick. There's a trip on the Panthers that gets missed. And he's then hit from behind and no call. Habs are, I believe, 2 for 2 in the PK tonight. They didn't show the power play graphic with the Panthers, but with the 3-second power play, I'm assuming they count that. They count the power play for us, and that lasted 3 seconds. So I'm assuming we're 2 for 2 on the PK tonight. And further confusion, Panthers then go to the power play. Caden Gooley gets called for an interference. The one earlier, both of these, I'm a little bit 50-50 on if they should have been called or not. Panthers early on get a couple looks, but Evans, good break to send it down the ice. Barron and Pearson early press, but they kind of just kill off time. There's a good kill by the Habs, so we are 3 for 3, I believe, on the PK. Habs then go to the power play as Ekblad gets called for a high stick, so a flurry of non-calls followed up by, let's make up for this, let's make up. So Ekblad gets called for a high stick. Habs try to press, there's a couple chances. Florida clears early. Galley loses his helmet after a hit. He gets it on, thankfully. No penalty there. In time for a scramble in front of the net. Nothing going past Bobrovsky yet. Good chances. Slight bit of a scrum, nothing major though. Habs are 0 for 5 on the power play tonight. Again, you look at it, the power play that lasted 20 seconds, the one that lasted 3, we're basically 0 for 3, so don't panic as much as we should be. Hashtag fire Burrows, that's all I'm going to say. Habs try to press, there's a puck that takes a weird bounce. Primo makes a save, good second effort, is nearly put in by the Panthers though. Masson then gets cross-checked from behind. No call to end the period. Shots are 18-18 and a 1-0 Panthers lead after 40 minutes. This is something as well that happened a couple times tonight. After there's a Matson cross check, there's another one in the third we'll talk about. I believe I had that written down. I think I do. I'm trying to see if I do. I don't actually. But there's a Suzuki. Suzuki got cross checked from behind in the third period as well. It wasn't a hard one, but still, it's a cross-check. And there's no response from the Habs. They don't have Xhekaj in the lineup. They don't have Pezzetta in the lineup. They do have Andy in the lineup, but how fucking often does he actually get physical? Ignore what happens later. We'll talk about that in a minute. They don't have a lot of their power that they would to be able to be physical in order to respond to hits like that. They don't have what they usually do, so I don't know. I'm hoping that with Xhekaj hopefully coming back soon, and I think Pezzetta just having a minor injury. Why would he be scratched the last 2 games? Hopefully we'll get them back in soon, and we'll at least be able to provide some physicality. So third period, and it's already 2-0. 8 seconds in, it's Sam Bennett getting his third of the year just on the glove side of Primo. So Caden Primo apparently wasn't in the net tonight. It was Jake Allen because it's 2-0, like I said. And now Newhook is hurt. In the opening minute as well, Newhook gets tangled up with a Panther. Kind of falls on the left side of the net. His ankle looks a bit sprained. Really, really awkward way to fall like he did. And yeah, he would head down the tunnel. He'd need to be helped off the ice. And he wouldn't return. So fucking goody. So yeah, we're down 2-0 with the Newhook injury. Habs try to press, however, Evan Rodrigues off a turnover scores his 4th of the year. The Panthers with a 3-0 lead. They then go to the power play after Brendan Gallagher gets called for goalie interference. At what point do we trade Gallagher? Even if we have to include a first-round pick, it's worth it. Yeah, he's done nothing since like 8 games into the year. He's fucking trash. At this point, I was a little bit concerned with my game. I was going more back and forth between the game. I wasn't actually like full out playing the game while I was watching. It was more so just in between the plays, which I'm doing right now. Actually, I'm playing it as well again real quickly. But yeah, so I was a little bit not necessarily disconcerted with the game, but I knew it was out of reach at this point, and who would have thought? It's 4-0 for the Panthers late in the power play. Carter Verhaeghe puts it home, glove side on Primo. That is now 3 goals on 6 shots in the opening 6 minutes of the third period. Habs are 3 for 4 on the PK officially, and not a good period for Caden Primo early on at all. Habs try to press. Panthers get back in control quickly. Slavkovsky has a nice hit at center on Ryan Lomberg. And we score. We end up scoring off of a sort of turnover. It's Johnathan Kovacevic getting his 4th goal of the year. Look out. He's on pace for about 14 goals this year, which not bad. But he scores off a nice wrister just off the glove and in on Bobrovsky. So apparently if either team wanted to score tonight, they had to go glove side. So Yeah, it's a 4-1 Panthers lead now. Caulfield and Evans with the assists on that one. The announcers, Dave Poulin, said that it was Strubal's first point in the Bell Center. As far as I know, that is still a... right now, like the NHL.com site still has it as a Jake Evans assist, so I don't know if they saw something that we didn't, if that's going to get updated, but right now it still does list it as Primo. If Primo had a second assist, I wouldn't want to trade him. It's Caulfield and Evans with the assist on that one. Primo then makes a glove stop. I put, holy fuck, it's a miracle, because 3 glove saves in 6 minutes. You make one. It's kind of a big deal. Surprisingly, no Bronx cheer. I think we just kind of felt bad for Primo that we didn't really want to put him through that. Habs tried to press, but off a turnover. Reinhart off the crossbar nearly makes it 5-1 until it looks like he did. The horn goes off, and the league reviews it. However, it's clearly not completely over the red line because he puts it blocker side, not glove side. Reinhart apparently didn't learn that tonight. You have to score on the glove side. The league has the same ruling after about 4 minutes of review. So it is still a 4-1 Panthers lead with the no goal call. You might be wondering, Harry, why'd you put 5-1? We'll get to that. Habs tried to press. Suzuki has a good chance. He just waits too long to shoot, though. Kovacevic tries to wire one, but the Panthers go the other way. Shots are going wide for them. Habs try to put one home. Not many shots, though. Panthers just try to get some chances. And yeah, with about 3 minutes left, both teams just, small little hits, not really getting many shots off. Panthers know they've won. Habs trying to come back, but just not able to. And then we get a fight with a minute left. So this guy, Josh Anderson, drops the gloves with Johan Gadjevic. Pretty nice tilt. Both of them get some shots in. Anderson clearly controls it. I can't tell. One of them was bloodied up because there was blood on the back of Gadjevic's jersey. I'm assuming it was Andy because Gadjevic's face is here, and there was blood here. So unless it was like but then I'm assuming it was Andy. They didn't show his face after the fight. They showed Gadjevic's, and he wasn't too bloodied. So yeah, weirdly enough, Gadjevic landed like 3 fights and busted Andy open, it seems. But Andy, the very clear winner of the fight, in my honest opinion. I think that Andy, really, really good fight there. I put hopefully that's motivation needed to score next game if he's not suspended, because the NHL does have that rule where if you instigate a fight in the final minute, you should be automatically suspended a game. On the replay, it was hard to tell if anyone even engaged the fight because Gadjevic was kind of holding on the Andy stick. Andy was kind of tugging at it. They both kind of asked they wanted to go with each other. Seemingly, they both said, yeah. I don't know if they're going to suspend either for engaging or if that's just going to be a, hey, they just both wanted to fight, whatever. So yeah, it's really a dice toss with the goddamn NHLPA, with the Department of Player Safety, I should say, if they're going to suspend. I don't think they will, but knowing me saying that, tomorrow we're going to wake up and Josh Anderson has been suspended 4 games for instigating a fight and somehow. And it's 5-1 with 10 seconds left. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, glove side, of course, has to be glove side, puts it home with 2 screens in front. Legitimately nothing Primo could do on that one. Just that's probably the fairest goal that he would want back with the D in front of him. Third goal, the Bennett one, or not the Bennett one, sorry, the Rodrigues one. That's a terrible one for him to allow. The Bennett goal is a good shot. The fourth one, the Verhaeghe goal, you kind of see how he'd want that one back, but realistically, this should have been a 3-1 game, I think. I think that fifth goal is the one the Habs D are going to want back, and the third one is one that Primo wants back. This should have been a 3-1 game rather than 5-1, but still, we lose it, so it doesn't matter how many goals Primo lets in. Apparently there were a lot of scouts in the arena tonight, and Primo heard about that in the second intermission because he said, fuck that, I don't want to go to Edmonton, so he allowed 4 goals in the period. Yeah. So 5-1 is the final score for the Panthers. They lead the final shots 29-22 as well. Alright, so I'm going to get through these stats. We're going to do all that shit, and then we're going to get out of here. So Cole Caulfield leads the Canadiens with points with 7 goals, 12 assists, 19 points. Nick Suzuki, 5 goals, 13 assists, 18 points. Mike Matheson, 5 goals, 12 assists, 17 points. Say it with me now. Remember when Mike Matheson wasn't playing like a top 15 D 5 games ago? I do too. Alex Newhook with 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points. I'm assuming he's going to be out the remainder of the year. I'm expecting us to wake up tomorrow and find out an update. Actually, what I will do is I actually am going to look up the Canadiens' Twitter and see if there's anything whatsoever before the end of the video, because I don't want to be outdated, even though, knowing me, I probably will be by the end of this goddamn video. So the Canadiens, all they've posted is their post-op thing. Yeah, so nothing so far. I'm assuming there will be stuff, though, by the time this video goes up, so, yeah. Sean Monahan, has the exact opposite of 6 goals, 7 assists for 13 points. Brendan Gallagher has 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points. Justin Barron has Caden Gooley, I almost skipped over him. Caden Gooley has 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points. Justin Barron, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points. Tanner Pearson has the opposite, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Josef Kotsky, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points. Jake Evans with a goal and 5 assists for 6 points. Johnathan Kovacevic has 4 goals this year. Jesse Ullinen, 3 goals and an assist for 4 points. Dvorak with a goal, 3 assists for 4 points. Raphael Harpinard, who is out right now, has 4 assists. Gustav Lindstrom with 2 goals and an assist for 3 points. Arbor Xhekaj, who's out seemingly indefinitely, and Michael Pezzetta both have a goal for 2 assists for 3 points. I genuinely don't know if Pezzetta is hurt or if he's just a healthy scratch. I might have missed an update. I don't know, but that's why I didn't say he's injured, because I don't know if he is. They both have a goal for 2 assists and 3 points. Jordan Harris, who's out indefinitely, has 3 assists. Yoel Armia has 2 goals. Maybe we should send him down and then call him back up, because seemingly that's how he scores, is getting sent down, or getting sent to Laval and then getting called back up. So, I don't know, maybe do that before every game he plays. I don't know. Kirby Dach, who's out for the remainder of the year. David Savard, who's out roughly 2 to 4 weeks now. And Josh Anderson, all with 2 assists. Jake Allen, Jaden Struble, and Caden Primo, all with an assist. Arbor Xhekaj leads the Canadiens with 3 fights. Michael Pezzetta's got 2. Tanner Pearson and Josh Anderson both have a fight each. So yeah, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Favorite channel includes, but it's not limited to, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, comparing us. My name is Harry. Subscribe to the Puff Club, Taste Up, Sub Up, D Nation. If you're a member of the Mod Squad, the remember comments, streams, and reviews is much greatly appreciated. Thank you guys again for watching. My name is Harry again, and I am out. On Montreal. Always remember, no matter how bad we were last year, how good we are like this year. Go Habs, go, baby. Thank you guys for watching. Links in the description, all the Amazon wish list. The Amazon wish list, the PO Box, PayPal, the Discord, the Letterboxd, Spin account, Streamlabs, the PayPal, the Discord, the Streamlabs, and the Letterboxd are all down there as well. Thank you again all so much for watching. My name is Rice. Don't forget, again, and I love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. Bye.